Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video on Dystovia. Today I wanted to show you guys how to cheese the first and second crypt, so tier 1 and tier 2, pretty easily, without really any hassle. This can be done on any character, any level, doesn't really matter. You just need a little bit of spit, grit, smidgen of damage, and some experience, and at the end of the day, you'll get this done and over with. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. You guys want to make sure that you have a good chunk of health potions of any kind, really, as long as you have them. So what I recommend you do, since you do need to kill all of the enemies in each room for you to progress to the next room, the first crypt isn't so hard. Many people will tell you that, but hey, if you're new to the game and you need a little bit of help, so it could kind of suck doing the first crypt by yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get all three of the skeletons here. Now, what you can do with these guys is get them stuck on this wall here if you just stand on the wall. Now, they will try to hit you through the wall. That's okay. You can go ahead and abuse the hitbox of your sword, and as you can see there, they can't really attack me, and they die pretty easily. Now, I know I have a very strong sword, but trust me, do not let that dissuade you. That should help you out just fine. Now, these two skeletons here are a bit of a problem, you know. For most players, these guys kind of suck to fight, and honestly are really fucking annoying to deal with, because this guy likes to try to run away. So what you could do is you could just do what I did with the other skeletons, get him stuck on the wall. He will keep trying to run around the wall, and that's okay, because you could just keep doing this over and over, since his pathfinding will force him to keep going around the wall. He will not be able to hit you at all when he's doing that little animation where he kind of like, runs around the wall. So he is pretty much stuck doing it. Makes your life a lot easier. This guy's a bit tougher. The bowman, you want to get rid of him. So what I recommend you do is you block and kind of slowly approach him. So now you can either rush him down and kill him that way, or you could hold your block and let him chase you and just do the same thing here, where you go to the wall. This will work with all of them. Now, the bowmans can either like be the bane of your existence or just be, just the easiest thing you've ever fought in your life. Now, this next part can be done. You could use stealth, and you can run to the chest, or you can go ahead and kill through the enemies. It doesn't really matter. Of course, I'm not going to use stealth, because I know if you're trying to do this on a beginner account, you might not have access to stealth yet. And as you can see, these guys are cannon fodder. They try to get around the wall. They cannot. They get instantly killed because they get stun locked by your weapon. And since the game considers you to be behind a wall, there's nothing these guys can do. So you're going to want to go ahead and lead out this guy, because if you don't, he will chase you down and just be a general nuisance. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get him stuck on the wall, and it shouldn't be a problem. He's going to continue to chase us down because he's a chump. Use the wall to our advantage, just like that. Makes for a quick, easy kill. Same thing with the last guy. It's all the same at the end of the day. Now, of course, we want to fight the skeleton necromancer. And he is going to be the bane of a new player's existence, especially if you're trying to do the sword and the stone quest and trying to kill a undead necromancer. So I'm just going to kill this guy off real quick. So what you can do is you can kind of hug this wall here and get around him, right? Now you want to use the chest to your advantage, right? So you might want to like roll or something. And the thing is since you're behind the chest, well, you can grab the items in the chest, and that guy to the right there, the skeleton bowman, can't do anything. And as you can see, he's getting stuck on the chest. He's trying to chase me down. He can't because he's stuck. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish him off. Makes for a quick and easy kill. You finish the dungeon, and at the end of the day, you get the loot, and you can keep doing this over and over. Now, if you want an easier way to cheese this without needing to kill all of these enemies, I recommend you get stealth mode. And you can actually walk past all of these enemies and go straight for the chest. Stand behind the chest, open the chest, and then you can kill yourself, quit the game, leave, whatever. And this is a really good way of farming loot without really needing to put in that much effort. I recommend it. This is a good way to start out as a beginner. If you want to see the talent tree to how you get stealth mode, if you go to the left of the talent tree, which is like the green talent tree, you can see it's just right here, and it's like, stealth mode. Press C and it lets you become invisible. I recommend you get this. Get this one too. You want this stamina regain, more stamina, and increased movement speed. But you're forced to get increased movement speed. So get all of these. Makes your life a lot easier. Trust me, because the stealth thing will come in handy in the future. Now on to the second crypt. Alright, now that we're at the second crypt, you're basically just gonna do the same thing, but with these guys. Now, I've actually had a guy tell me, if you just round them all up, like this, kind of like cattle, and you just start swinging at them in the horde, you will kill them almost, like, really easily. Now, this little trick of just kind of standing behind a wall works with these guys too, but for some reason, these guys won't try to get around the wall. So you can just go ahead and abuse that and just attack them through the wall. This will make your life a lot easier without actually needing to kill them, because these guys can seem like bullshit sometimes and almost instantly kill you if you're trying to play this game casually. And as you can see there, it makes short work of them. You can go ahead and grab this stuff if you want. I'm not going to. It fills up my inventory, and I really don't care enough to. And you can continue on. This guy here, same thing works on him. Gotta get his aggro. You know, whatever. Easy kill for you. And you just press on. Now this room here is going to be a little bit more difficult because there are two bowmen, as you can see through the wall here, that will harass you. Now, what you can do is you can lure these two guys here and kill them first, and go ahead and deal with the bowmen later. Or you could do what I did in the first room, round them all up and kill them individually. Now these guys are going to suck, so what I recommend you do is you kind of run around them like this. Well, if that guy doesn't get stuck on the floor, they're going to miss you, and you're going to go ahead and, you know, hug this wall again, like so. And they're going to go ahead and slowly chase you. And by the way, if you're curious on how I have wall hacks, that is because of the Crimson Lantern, which you get from this exact dungeon, as a heads up for you in the future. As you can see, these guys can't really do anything to me, and they're getting killed quite quickly. You know, simple, easy, really just nothing to it. And bada boom, bada bam. You move on to the next room. By the way, check for chests. Chests do spawn here. No chest here. So, this room, I'm going to show you a cool trick. You can just skip this room entirely, right? You can just run past this guy, right? Run past this guy here. Now, look at these bars here. At the very end, you can just run through this. And there's like a chest right here. And now you can also use these bars to kill these guys as well, if you don't have a Zephyr ring. Now, you can jump down here. Without a Zephyr ring, you will take fall damage, but you will not die. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump down here, easy peasy. I just skipped an entire room. As you can see, there's two big guys over there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the parkour. Now this part is actually incredibly easy. Now, I would assume by this part of the game you might have stealth mode. If you do not, you can still brute force this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use stealth mode and show you how it's done. So you're gonna go ahead and creep past this guy here. You know, not a problem. He's really easy to creep past. Grab the chest. You know, you want to do that. Garbage, whatever. Your stealth mode's gonna run out. He's gonna get pissed off at you. You're gonna just run back up the stairs, and guess what? He can't do anything. So he's gonna chase you down like this, and he can't attack you. He can't come back up the stairs. So he's just gonna sit there and spawn in skeletons, and you're just gonna get an easy like 8,000 XP from this guy. It is actually kind of hilarious how easy this is, or why this even works to begin with. But honestly, I'm not really complaining. So there's nothing he can do, and just like that, you get his loot. Wait for an easy and quick kill, and of course you can leave. Now, a little secret as well. There's actually some extra chests you can get if you just jump down here and head up here. Kill this guy. There's really no way to cheese him, so you're gonna have to brute force it, unfortunately. That's alright though. He's not too hard to kill. There's usually 2 chests or 3 chests in here, and they could be purple rarity, and you can get yourself some pretty good gear. You can also go up this ladder, and it leads you straight to the Necromancer as well. It's a drop down, so you're gonna take some fall damage. I don't recommend using it, but that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. And these are really easy to cheese. Honestly, at the end of the day, you might not even need them, because as long as you get good enough gear, these dungeons are incredibly easy. If you know how to parry, that's incredibly easy. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, guys, if you hated this video, make sure you leave any criticism down in the comments below. I always appreciate it, and make sure you dislike the video as well. Anyways, guys, peace.